Hey, beautiful souls, I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm here with a special reading for all my Aries friends out there, and honestly, I had to sit with these cards for a moment because what came through is just absolutely incredible. So, I was shuffling my deck this morning, thinking about Aries energy and what the universe wants to share with you right now, and the cards literally jumped out at me. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Some of these cards practically flew onto my table. The energy around this reading is so intense and so beautiful at the same time. Let me start by saying that if you're an Aries watching this, you've been through something recently. And I don't mean just a little hiccup or a small challenge. You've been carrying something heavy, something that has been wearing you down for months, maybe even longer. It's like you've been walking uphill with a backpack full of rocks, and you're wondering when this journey is going to get easier. Well, beautiful Aries, I have some absolutely incredible news for you. The first card that came out was the Eight of Swords. And before you think, oh no, that's a challenging card, let me tell you exactly what this means in your situation. The Eight of Swords here is not about being trapped. It's about the moment right before your breakthrough. It's showing me that you've been feeling restricted, yes, but those restrictions are about to be completely removed. What I'm seeing with this card is that you've been in a mental prison of your own making. You've been telling yourself stories about what you can't do, what's not possible, what's too hard. But Aries, this card is appearing now because those mental barriers are crumbling. The blindfold is coming off, and when it does, you're going to see just how much power you actually have. The beautiful thing about the Eight of Swords in this position is that it's showing me the end of restriction, not the continuation of it. You know how sometimes you're in a dark room and someone suddenly opens the curtains? That's the energy I'm getting. Sudden clarity, sudden freedom, sudden realization that you had the key to your own liberation all along. Now, the second card that practically leaped from my deck was the Three of Wands, and this is where things get really exciting. The Three of Wands is about expansion, about your plans finally taking shape, about opportunities coming from directions you never expected. But what's particularly beautiful about this card for you right now is that it's showing me that something extraordinary is happening, and it's happening soon. I'm getting this vision of you standing on a cliff looking out at the ocean, and you can see ships coming toward the shore. These ships are carrying everything you've been working toward, everything you've been hoping for. The Three of Wands is telling me that you've planted seeds, you've done the work, you've been patient even when patience felt impossible, and now the harvest is coming. What's extraordinary about this Three of Wands energy is that it's not just about one thing changing in your life. It's about multiple areas of your life expanding simultaneously. Your career, your relationships, your personal growth, your financial situation. It's like the universe has been saving up all your blessings and is about to deliver them all at once. But here's the thing that really got my attention. The third card that came through was the Six of Pentacles. And this is where the justice aspect of your reading becomes crystal clear. The Six of Pentacles is about balance, about receiving what you deserve, about the universe evening out the scales. You've been giving and giving and giving, haven't you? You've been supporting others, helping others, putting your own needs aside to make sure everyone else was okay. You've been the strong one, the reliable one, the one everyone comes to when they need help. And meanwhile, you've been running on empty, wondering when it's going to be your turn to receive support. Well, beautiful Aries, the Six of Pentacles is telling me that your turn is now. The universe has been keeping track of every kindness you've shown, every sacrifice you've made, every time you chose to help someone else even when you were struggling yourself. And now, that energy is coming back to you multiplied. This isn't just karma, this is divine justice. This is the universe saying, we see you, we see everything you've done, and we're about to show you just how much you deserve. The Six of Pentacles is bringing you resources, support, opportunities, and recognition that you've earned through your actions and your character. Now, the fourth card that appeared was the Queen of Cups, and this surprised me because it's not what I would have expected for an Aries reading. but it makes perfect sense when I really tune into the energy. The Queen of Cups is showing me that part of what's been wearing you out is that you've been trying to be strong in ways that aren't authentic to who you're becoming. You've been putting up walls, protecting yourself, maybe even becoming a little cynical because you've been hurt or disappointed. But the Queen of Cups is telling me that your greatest strength right now is actually your emotional intelligence, your intuition, your ability to connect with others on a deep level. The extraordinary thing that's happening for you involves embracing this softer, more intuitive side of yourself. It's not about becoming weak, it's about recognizing that true strength sometimes looks like vulnerability, like admitting when you need help, like trusting your gut, even when logic tells you otherwise. The Queen of Cups is also showing me that you're about to step into a leadership role, but not the kind of leadership you might expect. You're going to lead through compassion, through emotional wisdom, through your ability to see and nurture the potential in others. And this is going to be incredibly fulfilling for you because it aligns with who you really are at your core. The fifth card that came through was the Four of Swords, and this is such an important message for you right now. The Four of Swords is about rest, about recuperation, about taking time to integrate everything that's been happening in your life. But in this reading, it's showing me something deeper. The Four of Swords is telling me that part of what's been wearing you out is that you've been fighting battles that aren't yours to fight. You've been carrying stress and worry about situations that you can't control, people who won't change, outcomes that aren't up to you. And this card is giving you permission to lay down those swords, to stop fighting fights that drain your energy without producing results. But here's the extraordinary part. When you stop fighting the wrong battles, you're going to have so much more energy for the right ones. When you stop trying to control things that aren't yours to control, you're going to discover just how much power you have over the things that are yours to control. The Four of Swords is showing me a period of peace coming for you, but it's not passive peace. It's active rest, conscious restoration, intentional healing. You're going to learn how to protect your energy, how to say no to things that don't serve you, how to create boundaries that honor your worth. Now, the sixth card that appeared was the Ace of Cups, and oh my goodness, this is where I got actual chills. The Ace of Cups is about new beginnings in love, in emotional fulfillment, in spiritual connection. But in your reading, it's showing me that you're about to experience a complete emotional renewal. Remember how I said something extraordinary is happening? The Ace of Cups is showing me that this extraordinary thing is connected to your heart, to your emotional world, to your capacity for joy and love and connection. You've been operating from a place of emotional scarcity, feeling like you have to protect your heart, guard your feelings, be careful about who you trust. But the Ace of Cups is bringing you a flood of emotional abundance, new love, deeper friendships, stronger family connections, or maybe just a profound reconnection with yourself and your own worth. This card is telling me that your heart is about to overflow with good things, and it's going to heal parts of you that you forgot were wounded. The beautiful thing about the Ace of Cups appearing in your reading is that it represents divine love, unconditional love, the kind of love that doesn't depend on what you do or don't do, what you achieve or don't achieve. You're about to experience being loved and appreciated simply for who you are, and it's going to change everything about how you see yourself and your place in the world. Let me pause here for a moment because I want to talk about something I'm sensing about your energy right now. You've been questioning yourself lately, haven't you? Wondering if you're on the right path, if you're making the right decisions, if you're strong enough or smart enough or worthy enough for the things you want. I need you to know that these doubts are not truth. They're just the voice of fear trying to keep you small. And the reason these cards are appearing for you now is because the universe is about to show you, in undeniable ways, just how powerful and worthy and destined for greatness you really are. The seventh card that came through was the Knight of Wands, and this is pure Aries energy amplified. The Knight of Wands is showing me that you're about to take action in a way that surprises everyone, including yourself. You've been planning, thinking, maybe even overthinking. But now it's time for movement, for courage, for bold action. But here's what's different about this Knight of Wands energy. It's not impulsive or reckless like it sometimes can be. This is focused fire, directed passion, intentional courage. You've learned from your experiences, you've developed wisdom, and now you're ready to move forward with both passion and strategy. The Knight of Wands is telling me that you're about to make a move that changes everything. It might be a career change, a relocation, a relationship decision, or maybe starting something completely new. But whatever it is, it's going to require courage, and you're going to discover that you have more courage than you ever imagined. This card is also showing me that speed is going to be important. When the opportunity presents itself, you're going to need to act quickly, not impulsively, but decisively. The universe is going to open a door for you, but it might not stay open for long. Trust your instincts when that moment comes. The eighth and final card in this reading was the Nine of Pentacles. And honestly, this card made me smile so big because it's showing me the outcome of everything we've been talking about. The Nine of Pentacles is about independence, abundance, self-sufficiency, and personal achievement. It's about creating a life that reflects your values and your vision. This card is showing me that the extraordinary thing that's happening for you is going to result in a level of personal freedom and abundance that you've been dreaming about. Not just financial abundance, though that may be part of it, but abundance in all areas of your life. Abundance of time, of energy, of joy, of meaningful connections, of purposeful work. The Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you're about to harvest everything you've been working toward. All those seeds you planted during the difficult times, all that faith you maintained when things looked impossible, all that strength you showed when you wanted to give up. It's all been leading to this moment. But what I love most about the Nine of Pentacles appearing in your reading is that it's showing me that this abundance is going to come through your own efforts and abilities. You're not waiting for someone to rescue you or for luck to find you. You're creating your own success, your own happiness, your own freedom. Now, let me bring all of this together for you, because the overall message of this reading is so powerful and so clear. You've been in a season of struggle, of feeling worn out, of wondering when things are going to get better. But that season is ending, and it's ending now. The justice that's coming for you isn't just about receiving what you deserve. It's about recognizing what you deserve. It's about understanding your own worth, your own power, your own capacity for creating the life you want. The universe has been preparing you for something bigger, something better, something that's going to exceed your expectations. The extraordinary thing that's happening is that you're about to step into a completely new version of yourself. A version that knows her worth, that trusts her intuition, that takes bold action when necessary, that creates boundaries that protect her energy, that opens her heart to abundance, and that builds a life of genuine freedom and fulfillment. The end of what's been wearing you out isn't just about external circumstances changing. It's about you changing. It's about you refusing to accept less than you deserve, refusing to carry burdens that aren't yours, refusing to play small when you were meant to shine bright. I keep getting this image of a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis, and that's exactly what's happening for you right now. You've been in the dark, cramped space of transformation, wondering if you're ever going to break free. But the breaking free is happening now, and when you emerge, you're going to be absolutely beautiful and powerful in ways you can't even imagine yet. The justice that's coming is perfect justice. It's the universe balancing the scales, giving you back everything you've given out and more. It's recognition for your efforts, support for your dreams, opportunities that match your potential, and connections with people who see and appreciate your true value. For those of you who are feeling this energy, who are recognizing yourself in this reading, I want you to know that this isn't just wishful thinking or positive platitudes. This is real, this is happening, and you're going to see evidence of it very soon. Stay open, stay alert, and most importantly, stay ready to receive everything that's coming to you. You beautiful Aries souls have been warriors for so long, fighting battles and overcoming obstacles and proving your strength over and over again. But now it's time to be the queen or king of your own kingdom, to enjoy the fruits of your labor, to live in the abundance and freedom you've been working toward all this time. The extraordinary thing that's happening is that you're finally going to understand just how extraordinary you are. And once you understand that, once you really get it in your bones, nothing will ever be the same again. The world is about to see what I see in these cards: your incredible strength, your beautiful heart, your unstoppable determination, and your absolute right to live a life that brings you joy. Trust the process, trust yourself, and get ready for everything to change in the most beautiful way possible.